Thank you for joining us, America. This is a free call, and we're glad you're here. Open phones at 888-825-5225. Colton is in Phoenix, Arizona. Hi, Colton. How are you?
Good. How are you, Dave?
Better than I deserve. What's up?
All right. Well, quick question. I'm 18 years old. I graduated high school about a month ago. I'm totally debt-free. I have a fully funded emergency fund. The company I'm working for, is paying for my college fully. So I was just wondering what my next steps in the process are. Do I save for a house? Do I start saving for retirement? Or just what the next steps are?
What are you studying in college?
I'm actually majoring in finance.
Okay. And what kind of a track are you on at the way you're going? How long will it take you to graduate?
Well, actually, I'm about a semester ahead than my graduating class, so I should be out in probably 3 to 3.5 years.
Who's paying for this? Which company?
FedEx.
Very cool.
Yep.
And so you're working FedEx, what, in shipping or something?
Yeah, I'm a package handler at the airport, so unload planes, load planes.
And they have a tuition plan at FedEx that pays 100% of your school.
Yeah, well, they pay up to a certain amount, and that amount is about what I pay per year, so it all works out.
Yeah, it does work out. I want to know more about this. I'm
Yeah.
about to endorse FedEx to get rid of our student
Right.
loan problem in America. So you're studying finance where? At what college?
Well, I'm going to community college right now, and that's why it's a lot cheaper than going to university per se. But
So let me get this straight. You're 18 years old. You're working throwing packages. How many hours a week?
I put in probably around 40.
Yeah. And then you're going to school at community college, and you're on track. You're ahead to get your finance degree early.
Yeah, yes, sir.
You're a stud.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're giving me hope for America. We may make it as long as there's young men like you. And way to go,
Thank you.
FedEx. Way to go,
Yep,
FedEx. Just
Yep.
completely stinking. So somebody from FedEx, get in touch with James Childs. I'm about to give you people some free PR if you'll tell us the details on how this program works. Because UPS has a program similar at Louisville at their home office. And if you work in Louisville up there, 20 hours plus, they'll pay for your college at one of 3 different colleges there in the area, or they used to. I think it's still there. And so,
Right.
Everybody wants to know how you can go to college without a student loan. Well, you need to meet Colton is how you go to college without a student loan. He's got a brain in his head. Way to go, dude. Way to
Thank
go.
you.
So here's what I want you to do. I think one of the best investments Colton could make is in Colton, because I think the return on investment on Colton is going to be phenomenal. You've got such a great start here. You've obviously got the intellect and the work ethic and the street cred to do everything you're wanting to do. So keep with what you're doing, but just in case there's a hiccup, I want there to be a pile of money to ensure that Colton finishes school debt-free and on
Correct.
time. So my investment, if I'm you, is I want you to pile up money as high as you can pile it until you graduate. I don't want you doing any long-term investing right now. And the
Okay.
reason for that is very simple. I want you to make sure you pay for school all the way through. Now, when you graduate from college, if you're sitting on $40,000 or $50,000, you can do whatever you want to do, right?
Right.
And you'll be in no debt at all. What a way to start. Hello. And then you take that, quote, grown-up job, unquote, and with the finance degree, and you maybe buy a house, and you maybe get married, and maybe got a lot of money to do all of those things. That's going to give you a kickstart. And whatever investing hours or investing compound interest you've lost over this next couple of years, you'll regain it very quickly by having been street smart. You follow me?
All righty. Yeah, that sounds great.
So just don't touch it. This is not to buy a freaking bass boat or go to Cancun. All right?
No.
This is piling up money so you finish your education on time without any debt, and FedEx doesn't have a hiccup and bust you out into the streets somehow and this thing not work. I want this plan to be finished. I want to hear the end of this story.
All righty. I appreciate it.
So that's how I would do it. Way to go, dude. Man, that's awesome. Does that set me up for a student loan rant right there? I could go for about 45 minutes right now on how stupid student loans are after talking to that young stud. Wow. That could set me up for that. I'm not going to do it, though. Maybe I am, but no, I'm not. Okay.